We're back, and I'm Pete.
And I'm John.
And today we're going to be trying Aviation Gin versus James May Gin. Tell us a little bit about James May and Aviation Gin, please, John.
Well, so with James May Gin, we have tried the American mustard, or as they call it in the Americas, American Ramstud. Don't know why.
Strange.
Thank you, James. But this is your regular 40% alcohol for the James May, and you have your Aviation. This is obviously Ryan Reynolds brand, or as we like to call him, Deadpool. This is 42%, so they're comparable as far as alcohol by volume.
Yeah.
So it's a fairly even comparison, I feel.
Now, I've got to say, we have had this before a few times.
You think?
just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But we've never rated it before, and we've never had it at the same time.
Right.
So I can't even remember which one is the best, but I guess we're going to find out, though, aren't we, John?
Yeah. That's.
Before we do this, which one do you think is going to be the best one?
Ooh, hard to say. I mean, let's face it, we're all fans of Deadpool.
Deadpool wins every time. I don't know. James May could come and surprise us. However, we'll find out in a second.
And I would not complain because I'm a big fan of his too, with Top Gear and the Grand Tour.
Yeah, James May, if you don't know, he is one of the hosts of the original Top Gear, and he's also a food critic and travels around. If you look up James May, Google James May right now if you don't know who it is. Ryan Reynolds, don't think you need to Google.
Yeah. Unless you want to see him in Green Lantern.
Yeah, we're just yabbering on now instead of getting a drink.
Let's get to drinking.
Should we get to drinking?
Let's get to drinking.
We'll start with the James May.
Okay.
And we're going to be doing it with ice. And yeah, we'll let you know what we think. We'll be right back once we got it all set up and ready to go. So we'll be back.
Yep, and for you it'll be like that.
Right, through the power of editing, we are back. We've poured our drinks. This is a James May over ice. So cheers, John. Here we go. What do you think, John?
Very complex.
Hmm.
If you taste the parsnip, which
You do,
is kind of, it's kind of interesting. I would say this is probably not a traditional gin, but I think it's excellent.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I mean, the complexity is so nice. Again, far from a traditional gin to me, but because I'm not a big gin person, but I really enjoy this.
No.
To me, this is really...
Is it better than the American mustard?
Probably.
I would say it is too. We have done a video of the American mustard, so if you like, check it out.
Yes.
Like and subscribe. But yeah, I think overall this is a really good gin.
Yeah.
But will Deadpool beat it? That is the question.
It is Deadpool. He wins always.
Well,
Even if he loses, he wins.
I don't know, because right now James May is doing pretty good. So we'll be back once we are nice and poured with the Aviation Deadpool gin. Okay, Deadpool Aviation Ryan Reynolds gin. It's all poured. So let's give this one a try. Chin chin. See, that's different. That's different already.
I mean, obviously the juniper, which both had,
Yeah.
which is the core flavor of gin.
Yeah.
But I would say it's a little less complex.
Yeah, I mean it's nice, but I'm not feeling a lot of other flavors come through like I did with the Asian parsnip. That parsnip, I don't know. Yeah,
Really.
Yeah. It's not a bad gin though.
No.
I will say.
Yeah.
Maybe in a sort of a, I don't know, like a gin and tonic. I think that would work really well with the gin and tonic.
Yeah.
I could drink the James May probably on its own, on ice, like I did a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm not giving my score yet though, but
Yeah.
I think everyone knows what's coming.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't drink either of them straight. I think I would drink them on the rocks on ice. If you do it that way, I think it's just always better that way to drink. Some people do drink them straight. Hey, you know, it's very subjective. Everyone has their own way. But I would say definitely if you're drinking gin, I would drink it over ice.
Before we do our scores,
yes, John?
I think we should do one other thing. Where, outside of this comparison, I feel there's another comparison we can do with a James May.
What could that be, John?
And that would be his Navy strength.
James May Navy strength. There it is.
Yeah. So
as you can see, we've also drank quite a little bit of this too, but never at the same time.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the Navy strength and the Asian parsnip, John?
So it's the same basic gin flavorings, but this is actually 57% alcohol.
57%. And the Asian parsnip is
40.
40. So there is a big difference there when it comes to the alcohol volume.
Right. The reason it's Navy strength is it's used to be able to set fires when you're on the ocean. Right. So the water, things can get wet. You still need to light things. They would pour their whiskey or rum or whatever it was onto the thing so they could light it, and that's where Navy strength comes from.
Right. Okay, so basically we're drinking lighter fluid, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So yeah, we'll pour. We'll cleanse our palate to change the ice, and we will pour and try the Navy strength, and let's see what happens there. We'll be right back.
Yep.
Now we are poured the Navy strength Asian parsnip James Gin, and obviously this is going to be a lot more stronger. So yeah, good luck, John. So,
good luck.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, it's stronger. I can taste this parsnip.
Yeah.
Again.
You definitely notice the strength. The flavors are more concentrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
I'm just going to say flat out, this is a mixer.
Yeah.
This is a mixer.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I would drink it straight ever, normally.
No, I think it's...
I mean, I'm comfortable...
Apart from right now.
Yeah. I mean, the original I definitely would drink. For me, I would drink it straight. The Navy strength, I just think it's too concentrated, too strong. Yeah. I've had it. I do drink gin and tonics with this. This is why this one's so empty. It has been, I will admit, a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah,
for a gin and tonic.
It is good with a tonic.
And it probably will continue to be.
But the question remains, what score are we giving these? That is the question.
So,
which is a better gin is the question.
So let's start with the Aviation.
Let's start with Deadpool.
Deadpool.
So, the Aviation, I don't think it's as good as a James May. I've said it. I don't think it's as good. It's not a bad gin. No. I'm not mocking it as a gin. It's pretty good with tonic also, as a gin and tonic. However, I'm going to give this a 6.2 out of 10. Out of 11, but 11 is like the holy grail.
We're 1 to 10. 0 for stuff that's really bad.
Yeah.
11 if it's our favorite.
Absolutely. So 6.2, which is in the average to good range.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to give that. What about you, John?
I'm just going to give it a straight 6.
Okay.
I just
same ballpark.
It's plain. It's simple gin. It's good for what it is. Personally, not my favorite, but again, not bad.
Absolutely. Now,
the regular
Asian parsnip James May gin. You want to go first? Or shall I?
I'll go first. So, I am giving this a 7. Now, yes, I do give fractions. I'm just not doing fractions today. I felt that these numbers were appropriate.
Yeah.
7. It's, I think, an excellent mixer. I think it's an excellent straight. If you like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think it's got very well balanced flavors. I'm just very impressed with it.
Okay. I like your score. Mine is around the same ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say a 6.8 for it. I do enjoy it more than the Aviation.
Yeah.
It is a really good gin.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, James May.
Yes.
So yeah, 6.8, which is being very generous. It's good. It's a good gin.
Yeah.
But
the question now becomes, how does that compare to the Navy Strength?
ooh,
Now, I'm going to be flat out honest. If I'm making a gin and tonic, I would go with the Navy Strength.
Okay.
But it's also not a gin I would reach for a drink if I'm drinking just gin.
I'm glad you said that, because if I was going for a gin and tonic, I would go for the regular Asian parsnip.
Yeah.
Instead of Navy Strength.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we differ on that.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would use a lot less of this than I would of this. And I have no problem using this for gin and tonics either. I'm just saying, this one I would definitely reach for a gin and tonic. It still is, for me, for a gin and tonic, my personal favorite. But drinking it straight, if I'm to score it,
Be honest, John. What do you think?
I'm going to say a 5.8 for straight.
5.8 for straight on the rocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would rather drink Aviation than Navy Strength for sure.
Well,
if I'm drinking straight.
I'm gonna set it with the Aviation, say a 6.2.
Okay.
For the Navy Strength. It is good. It's a really good, it's very strong. It is good with gin and tonic. Mix it with something, mix it with anything. Drinking it straight, if you want to, that's what you can do. I'm not going to, but I'm going to say 6.2.
I mean, as a mixer, I would give it a much higher score.
Yeah.
But straight, I can't.
There's no way. So, with that being said, that's it. James May wins the day. Beats Deadpool.
Beats Deadpool.
But Deadpool keeps coming back, so
he'll be back.
He'll be back. Go Wrexham. But okay, so that's it then for another episode.
Yeah.
And like we always say, keep drinking
and keep drinking responsibly.
Cheers.
Cheers.